Hello everybody and welcome back to another Powered Cube, this time with the return of the Powered Cube with some changes and switching out of cards. I think there might even be some alchemy specific cards in here which could be a little bit interesting, though hopefully not too crazy, as I do like cubes without very specific kind of broken alchemy cards. But again, nonetheless, will be a little bit interesting to see how they work and kind of work together amongst other kind of decks that are trying to, do crazy things. But anyway, thank you again for joining me today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that over and said and done, let's head on into our pack one pick one with unfortunately no power, though quite some interesting cards, a lot of blue I'm seeing, which is like what I like to do. And we have probably a Dak fade in, which I think I'm going to take here. I think I have drafted him in the other powered cubes, though I don't recall really ever quote unquote going off with him and using his minus or even -6 ability. So I think I'm going to take a Dak, kind of a nice red blue card, even if you're not necessarily, I suppose, in artifacts, though you can steal other people's, as obviously there's quite a lot in the set. Okay, now what have we got? There's a Remand, a Legend of Karuk. I can't remember if that was in last time or not. That might have been. There's a Flage for red-white, which might be okay. Haven't really done too well with aggro decks, so maybe I should stick to what I know or think about branching into something else. But I do like, I guess a Remand is fine. Again, the Torsten could be okay. Again, I don't know what is definitely in and what's been taken out, so I don't know if Flash is still in, but maybe Flash still is. The lands in the pack don't seem to kind of work well with, I guess, the colours I like playing with. I guess other than the Trio might be okay, but I think I'm just going to take a Remand. An Unholy Heat, is that new? Can't remember. Well, the art is different, so that might be new. Okay, Mox Diamond might be the thing I'm looking at here. There is a Mac D, which actually recall being quite good against the more aggressive aggro decks, but I think I'm just going to take some fast mana with the Mox Diamond, and again is good for some fixing. Okay. Yeah, I think everything else in the pack also seems to be pretty similar. Do you want to take a Ponder or a Talisman? I think I might take the Ponder over the Talisman, as its off color is green. If it was blue-red, I would definitely take it, but I think this early I might try and see if I can get some other talismans instead. Sneak Attack. Okay, Thirst for Identity, that's a new one for sure. There's Blaze My Verge, I suppose. For Middle Speaker is another one. Talisman now might be the pick. Don't know if I want Sneak Attack, but maybe I could take Sneak Attack. There's Sneak Attack, the Torsten. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can do some sneak stuff instead of the Talisman. Maybe we can try and get some big creatures. So again, I think I'm likely to see some other talismans. There's a Chandra now. Upheaval maybe. Well, even the Sowing Mycospore might be okay for some fixing. But actually maybe just take the Chandra instead of the Vista. Again, it's kind of removal and a bit of card advantage as well with the uptick. So yeah, I think I'll take the Chandra here. Kaita, Expressive Iteration, Pinnacle Emissary, not quite the Pinnacle Emissary. There's a Emrakul, but not great with Sneak, but might be okay just overall if I'm trying to go a bit more control-y. But I think maybe actually Expressive Iteration overall probably works a bit more in line with what I'm trying to do. Strix Tundra is probably okay now actually. Even though it's a blue-white, the white is essentially free with it. I would say, so just in case I want to splash some white, maybe I take that instead of the talisman. So that's a third talisman within pack 1. And they're all coming around, so maybe the other ones can come back. Red, white. Seething Song. I guess I'll just take a Mystical Tutor. The other ones are pretty weak for what I'm looking at. Okay. Oust, maybe, or just a Fabled Passage. For some better fixing. Smuggler's Copter might be okay now. Or an Unholy Heat actually might be okay. Again, so just cheap interaction. Okay, Showdown could be okay, just as a way to... Actually, black might be better. Again, maybe as a way for board wipe if I'm trying to go more control-y. Yes, I could take the Raffine's Tower. Again, if I'm splashing any other colours. Don't think I'll be the Ranger. So it doesn't look like any of the talismans came around. Okay, with a Time Walk is a brilliant pickup here for pack 2. Mana Drain is another one, but I don't think it's going to wheel. There's a Woodfall Primus, which would be okay for Sneak. Or Sundering Titan, maybe. Well, there's the Flash as well. But obviously the Torsten didn't come back. But obviously I'm not going to pass up a Time Walk now. There's 3 good blue cards here. But I don't think any of them are going to wheel. I guess maybe just a Dragon Rage Channeler might be okay. Though not particularly exciting. Okay, what have we got now? Comet might be a good one. As I do have white, but I don't think I would run the Raffines. I might do, but it might be a bit awkward. So I think I'll take the Comet and hopefully wheel something in here, like a ghost. Even the Ghostfire Slice might be okay, but I think I'm going to take a Comet. So this sneak attack might not be okay. Balance, a little bit awkward actually because I don't have any of the talismans. So is balance going to be good for me? I guess it's a way for keeping the planeswalkers around. The Mox Diamond as well. It's a bit tough actually. I think it's either that or maybe Colonnade, but I guess I might just want to take a Steam Vents because again I don't know if I'm going to be doing white stuff at the moment. I guess balance has better upside than the Steam Vents, so maybe I take balance. Preordain, Scalding Tarn. Okay, that's a reason then to run the Raffine's Tower, because I can fetch that up then. Then there's the Preordain, which is unlikely to wheel. Even the Goldspan Dragon might be okay. And again, even Sunbaked Canyon, but I think I'll take the Tarn now. Show and Tell, not great here. Okay, there's a Gristlebrand for Sneak. Is that good enough? Or do I want like cryptic? Cryptic being triple blue might be a bit awkward, but maybe I can wheel the cryptic. Not too fussed about show and tell, I don't think, so I'm going to take the Griselbrand now. Okay. Enlightened Tutor for sneak might be okay. Don't think I want Tameo, so I guess I'll take the Enlightened Tutor over anything else. Sunfall or Snap Time Walk might be okay. Eternal Witness, but not in green. So I'm more kind of a Jeskai at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be using the Sneak Griselbrand. So, again, the Elspeth Stormslayer is probably a good one to come back. Wrath of God or Ang. Guess I can Ang something that I sneak, but obviously I don't think I'd ever be able to cast the Griselbrand afterwards, but I think maybe Ang is probably still okay to run. Okay, the Oculus came back, as well as Sundering Titan. But maybe Woodfall Primus is better for sneak, as it kind of comes back with persist. So got a couple of okay sneak targets. Okay, I'll take the Verge over the Gideon. Colonnade or 3 steps ahead. Guess I'll take Colonnade. Again, as another white for the white cards I do have. And Sunbaked Canyon. Okay, so actually maybe I should take Goldspan Dragon instead of the Canyon. Yeah, I think I'll take the creature instead. Don't think I'll be any of these. Maybe the Fear, actually. The Fear might be something. And again, maybe even the Sunfall if I'm a bit more control. Okay, what have we got now? Is an Ulamog for, again, for another sneak. And there's a lot of red. Don't care for Ragavan too much for what I'm trying to do. Again, maybe I could take Ulamog. And again, there's maybe just another sneak, and then I don't really need anything else after that. What have we got now? Has a Get Lost or Rogrin's probably better, as it is all of the colours, and hope to get the Get Lost back. So the balance might not now be something I'm looking at because of my lack of artifacts. So I think I'm going to maybe try and wheel Get Lost, even the Xander's Lounge, stock up. I don't know, do I take stock up actually instead of the Rogrin? Yeah, I've got like quite a bit of lands at the moment, so I think I'll take the stock up to try and like find sneak and the creatures. Triplicate Titan, okay, so maybe another sneak usage instead of maybe Griselbrand. So I think the Ulamog's probably okay because it can hit, the attack trigger can deal quite a bit even if it doesn't connect. But the triplicate, again, having when it dies triggers as well as the Primus, so I think I'll take that. And again, I'm not really losing anything in there. There's a wheel, I suppose, but I can't really punish people for the wheel. Okay, Polluted Delta is probably what I'm looking at now. So Polluted Delta gets Tundra, Rafine's Tower. So that's probably okay over some of this red. Some of the red spells might even wheel. There's a Daze, Spell Pierce, Dismember. Spell Pierce might be better than Daze. Then I guess I can bounce Tundra and the Raffine's Tower. I think the Spell Pierce is probably better than the Daze. The Daze might wheel more than the Spell Pierce. Okay, there's a Solitude, which again might be okay, though I don't have too many white cards. And I don't think I want anything else. So I guess I'll take the Solitude. Treasure Cruise, Tribal Flame, not Tribal Flames. Portable Hole might be something as some early interaction, or the Naya, again, to maybe try and exile something off the top of the library. So maybe it's okay just as a early 2-drop interaction. Okay, so what's my situation? So I kind of have I'm kind of set, aren't I, really? So maybe I should take like some interaction with like Spellbinder instead of the third path Iconoclast. Because I think I'm maybe trying to be a bit more kind of control-y with that. Flicker Wisp. Pyromancer might even be okay. Again, as a way to cycle through the deck to try and find sneak. So I'll take the Pyromancer, but I'm not too sure. Okay, there's the Triome, which came back, thankfully. Minor Collapse, don't think so. Candle of Burst Lightning now, maybe. Might be better than Unholy Heat. Stern Scolding, maybe? Well, someone took the Daze. Okay, so what am I cutting? Guess maybe Sunfall? Or maybe even just Primus or Ulamog. Actually, maybe Primus is better than Ulamog. Though I probably still want at least 3 hits for sneak attack. So then, what would I take out? Again, maybe Seasoned Pyromancer. Being double red. Maybe I don't need Mox Diamond, but I think it's probably still okay to keep. So that's technically like a land. So, well, I suppose not really in a sense because you're discarding a land, but I guess it's still fast mana. So I should probably still keep that. But then what am I getting rid of? Maybe it is Sunfall, but I guess that's a way to clear up the board. Maybe it is the Yang. And then maybe just the fear. Don't think that really works. So it would be 17 lands with Mox Diamond. Maybe it's just the Comet. Doesn't really do too much. I think maybe the Comet's been more fun than better. Like, there's nothing wrong with Comet, but I think maybe I'm not wanting to use that, so then I can maybe add that Ang back in again as a way to control a little bit. Okay, so let's do that. Again, I think I'm going to keep the Chandra again because it can be like ramp and removal and find stuff. And again, I think the Nia could be better than the Season Pyromancer. So I think I will run the Rafine's Tower because I can fetch it. And that's probably what I'm looking at. So it's obviously going to want me to add green, so I'll remove the green. And I guess add in blue over red. So do I need a plains? I guess I don't really because I can't fetch it. So how many blue sources? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So no, because I can't get, yeah, because I can get the Rogran. So yeah, 10, and then white is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's, that should be okay. 6 is probably plenty, unless I did run 1 with Fable, because I have Fabled Passage. So that's having blue 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blue still, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So if land's situation should be pretty good. So yeah, I'm just trying to, I suppose, get up there as quickly as possible. Again, not too sure about the Mox Diamond. And balance might be okay instead of the Mox Diamond, but I think I've got some interest. I got Burst Lightning. Actually, maybe I should have an Unholy Heat instead of the Spell Pierce. Or even instead of Expressive Iteration, but I think with the DAC trying to find stuff in the Chandra, I think I've probably got and the stock up as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like that. So let's play some Jeskai Sneak Attack and see how we can do. So let's head on into game number 1. Okay, here we are for our first game with our Jeskai Sneak. Hopefully we are... I am first. Okay, well, I've got a Nulamog, Time Walk, and a DAC, so hopefully we can sift through the deck and try and find our sneak. So I guess I might just turn to Nia, see if she survives. And hopefully we don't hit the sneak off the top. Oh, looks like they might have something. So just a land. Okay, so if she dies, not the end of the world. So then next turn I can DAC and try and find some action. Okay, well it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. Okay, maybe I just Time Walk. just to then DAC might be something to do. Snap. Okay. Think I might just have to DAC though. Though what am I discarding? I guess I'll find out, so unless I just, that's 5 to activate, so let's just DAC. Okay, Primus, Ponder. I probably want to discard the Primus maybe? Or I could discard the Ponder, but I think maybe I can discard the... It's either Ulamog or Primus. I think I discard. I think I want to keep at least one more land for Snap Time Walk. So I think I'm just going to discard the Primus. So I guess I won't be blocking. So red, white, sure. Well, I will keep my Naya around for a little while longer. Though I suppose it does stop me from... Okay, I'm just going to have done that instead. Okay, I guess I want to loot first. Expressive iteration. Okay, I might discard the colonnade now. And maybe expressive iteration. And maybe I can time walk again. I think I might want to do that. So 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3. So yeah, let's just time walk. Sunfall.
Information's almost as good as
well, I guess I'll discard Mox and land. That's not doing anything now. Actually, no, because I was trying to think if I could sneak this turn, but I can't, so I'm just going to discard these two. And I guess I'll just stock up instead. Okay, there's an enlightened tutor. And I have not played a land for turn. So I can maybe enlighten tutor. No, because I don't have white mana to do it. But maybe I still want to land. Actually, I might just take Spell Pierce though, just to be safe. Oh, I thought I'd selected a land, but that doesn't matter anyway. At least Dax should stick around again. So I do need another white source for Sunfall if I do need it, but it's not the end of the world, I suppose. Thalia being a little bit of a pain here.
Caught again.
Goldspan Dragon, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna Goldspan. And I will go to combat unless they've got something. Though I should hopefully be able to spell pierce. Like maybe the Thalia is kind of screwing them over as well with their non-creature spells, possibly. Hearth. Okay, well, can't do much about that because they can pay for it, so do that. I guess I'll get a white source for Sunfall if I need it. And I guess I'll attack now because I'm not going to be blocking. And guess I'll get discard spell pierce and ponder. Sure. Well, still trying to find my sneak, but it's somewhere hidden in the bottom half of my deck. So what else are they doing? Well, nothing by the looks of things. Well, I guess I can Chandra, see what they do. Nothing. Okay, well, that's pretty handy. Well, it's going to kill the Thalia. And 13 cards left. Guess I will Enlightened, get my sneak, and draw and discard. One, and probably just the Yang at this point. It looks like they were stuck on 4 mana, but then they've drawn so many cards and nothing, so like, what is going on in their hand? Maybe they're 3 colours? Guess I should have kept the Ang instead of the Sunfall, because then if they had a removal, I can Ang the spell back, I suppose. Mystical. Well, I guess I'll just add mana.
This'll be easy.
Actually, I should probably draw and discard. Remand, that's probably one to keep. Discard the Sunfall, I think, now. Leaves them with 8 cards left, sure. Now I've also got 8. They're just going to take it, sure. So I still have triplicates in the 8 cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I can't do nothing about that, so that's fine. I've got 6 cards left. So I can maybe activate the Nia for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure.
I don't need this.
When the going gets tough, I get going.
Okay, we'll just make them remand that. So draw land into Spellbinder. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I do still have some lands left. I guess I might want to just activate. Gives it vigilance. Sure. I've got 6 versus 5. Well, they weren't missing a colour at all. Yep. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 lands still. 5 and 5. Question is if I do find anything. Yeah, I might even sacrifice it on my turn, possibly. Well, there's another land. I don't think I've got any other whites, so I can't even Spellbinder. I guess I want to just get rid of the Flicker Wisp. So 4 versus 4. Oh, where's the triplicate? It's just bottom 3. Parallax Wave, sure. Well, there's the triplicate. It says when it dies. Ugh. Yeah, maybe I should have got the MACD, but I'm not too sure. I think I am just dead. A little bit unfortunate. I think I have to attack because they're going to eat up anyway, so I have to attack. Yeah. Good games, opponent. Yeah, just didn't find the creatures in time, and I guess I should have. I didn't think I was going to need the board wipe because of what. Well, they weren't casting anything, so I just assumed they didn't have any creatures. So a little bit unfortunate. Maybe I did punt with some of the plays, but also not finding the sneak attack or whatever. But anyway. Not much I can do there, so let's go on to the next game. Well, hopefully we can do a little bit better now, and maybe I need to be a bit more cautious of the cards I should be discarding. So, anyway, Sunfall. Guess I'll just get the Rogrin next turn. And again, maybe Naya turn 2, possibly. Then into turn 3, Spellbinder. Okay. I'm really not sure about this Mox Diamond. I guess I can do a turn 2 Spellbinder instead. Fiery Islet and Swamp, sure. Deep Cavern Bat, well, don't think that would really have changed what I was trying to do, so they might take the Spellbinder. I wonder if this will be down to a play versus a draw. Okay, they took my diamond, sure. Not too sure about that, but I guess it does, again, stop me from playing Spellbinder next turn. Okay, so let's just get the Rogrin. Sneak, sure. I'm just going to, I think I'll play out the Naya, and again, yeah, it's a land, so again, if she dies, me losing a land is not the end of the world. To a fairy mastermind, you got it. To a snapcaster. Well, I don't mind trading, so let's see if they want to trade. They do want to trade. I am okay with that. They'll have push. Okay, so I should have put out pre-push, but I think this is still going to exile. Okay, I guess I just want to Urza or Nettle Cyst. I guess I should Nettle Cyst instead, because they can cast that. They might not draw a land next turn. Okay, they draw Ancestral, yeah. Well, they've obviously got to draw land there now, so I probably want to Expressive Iteration to try and find a land, even though I do have a land, but actually maybe I should DAC, because then I can, I don't know about the DAC, so I might just do that next turn. Okay, there we go. So, Mystical Tutor, one of them into your library, and exile this one. There we go. Lovely. So I'm assuming they just might Urza. Okay, they're just gonna Nettle Cyst. Sure. Burst Lightning. Okay. Do I think I'm probably still going away? I get DAC. Well, I guess I can't really do much actually with that, so maybe I just sneak. I think I'm gonna sneak and pass. Like, I don't mind them still getting some Bitter Blossom stuff at the moment. Oh, come on, of course you do. Oh, he doesn't have green though, does he? So he needs green. Well, I need to kill this, don't I? So why... Okay. Well, I don't actually need to kill that now, so maybe I just try and stop some damage. Oh, that's not going to do enough, is it? So, guess I'll just kill the deep cavern bat. So they know about this. They know about that. Okay. And then Mox Diamond does nothing, so that's fine. Yep. Can Dak away, take the Nettle Cyst maybe, or the Batterskull. He's just spinning, sure, so it hits the land. Gold Span Dragon. So this is 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think I might just take the Batterskull or the Nettle Cyst. Equip 2, equip 5. 4/4 Vigilance Lifelink. Might be okay.
I'll be taking that.
Do I want to Gold Span Dragon just to get some treasure? Probably not. I do have a 6/6 on defense. I guess they would have to send both to kill the Dak. And they're gonna make another construct, sure. Again, we'll have to attack both. So that's 6/6. I guess it trades. Again, they still have to take attack for both if they want to kill the Dak. Decides not to. Okay, so do I want to mystical tutor for anything? Guess I could time warp. Get time warp. So time walk. And just cast the time walk. Okay, now I can get rid of this Mox Diamond. Or even Spell Pierce. Okay, Ang's pretty good. I can get rid of their token. So, Mox Diamond. And Spell Pierce. That leaves me 1, 2... Because I probably want to... Maybe snap Time Walk again. So, Spell Pierce... I can Gold Span. I think I might want to just snap. Time walk. Yeah, I can give that +4. That's probably not worth it. I think I'm going to Gold Span and kill the Urza. Well, Opponent has seen enough. So I guess I would have killed the Urza, maybe stolen their 6/6 with the nettle cyst attacks attached. Yes, they can obviously move the cyst to their other construct. Then I think I could have then kept up the Ang as well if they spun the Urza. But I don't think they were quite dead. I think, again, it was still either person's game, but glad to get at least one game done. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. Okay, hand is fine, though not too exciting. Nothing to go with the solitude for the time being. Then maybe I can. Okay, MacD and Itler. I might want to just ponder, and then I can maybe exile something with the Naya next turn. Okay. So I will play Colonnade now, unless I play the Rogrin now. That's probably better. Then draw next turn, draw that, and then exile with the island with the Naya. So let's decline. Okay. Well, this might be a bit of an uphill battle. Primus. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do the Naya, exile the island, and play that. Question is if there's anything with Mystical Tutor that I want to get.
Let's broaden your existence.
Guess I kind of want to get the board wipe, maybe. Sunform, I guess. Or just a time walk. Then I can time walk. So if I get time walk, play the time walk, then maybe I can activate sneak in the same turn. So actually that might be better. So I just get a time walk. Then cast time walk. And I don't think I'm gonna, because I can Primus the Oko. So I think well, I can't damage them, can I? So it's a bit of a pointless attack, I suppose, anyway. But so yeah, play the Colonnade. Another turn, Tundra. So I need the mountain. Sneak. Activate sneak. Primus. And I guess I'm gonna still have to kill the Okos. And then maybe the catch of the Triome. So not too sure what I'm going to want to draw now. I guess maybe Dak would be good. Could steal the ring, start drawing stuff. So what do they hit? Lands and a halfling, so I guess they might just take a land here. Arid Mesa, sure. Or I guess just any other sneak creature, so maybe like triplicate. Well, can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't cast that because it's going to cost 2 more. Though I can technically, I guess, sneak it unless they choose sneak attack. No, down to 8, an island. Though again, I can technically sneak the Solitude in. $17 cards, so yeah, Ulamog would be good because then that would exile, is it 20 cards? But I don't have any other way to search my creatures, search my deck for creatures other than just drawing them naturally. To a harmonizer, yep. That's fine. Power, sure. Well, I'll trade enforcer block, I suppose, on the. So let's go to blocks like this. That's fine. I'm assuming that they're gonna then name the Peacekeeper. Actually, maybe I should just offer the trade. Because otherwise I'm just going to sacrificing the Solitude. It ends for no reason. Unless I exile the MacD. Six. Yeah, I think I'm happy with just the trade, honestly. And Fable. So maybe that should be something I should kill. Spellbinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do have Colonnade as well for 4 in the air. So if they activate, then that should be lethal next turn. 11 cards left in library. So was that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. So they've got 6 left in their 21. And it's probably safe to say they've got maybe at least 3 or 4 in their hand. So it'd be good if they just tap out, honestly. Like if they attack... Again, I probably should trade in case I get a sneak. So I've got 3 from this from Spellbinder as well. So maybe I should activate Spellbinder. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still enough to activate Colonnade. Beginning of the next end step. Okay, well. And do I want any more red? Guess I'll take red. And duelist as a blocker, sure. Though that's going to shrink back down again. So they're taking 4 on upkeep, and they've got to discard 1. Which is a lot. Oh god, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Memory lapse, Badgermole, generous Ent, Nissa, and Arwen. Oh, the Ent. Okay, so I need to basically stop myself from dying next turn. They've got 4. They block the 4, take 3, go down to 6. Then take 4, go to 2, and I'm on 3. So I think like the Nissa might be the one I need to take, because that's going to be the least damage. Because the Badgermole just earthbends 1, and I guess the Nissa taps them out for more. So I think I'm going to take the Nissa. I should probably hold on to all of my lands now, just in case I draw a deck. Okay, so they're just desperation, I'm assuming, at this point, because they know that they're going to die to the 1 ring next turn. So they can play the Ent, which is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, if they're just playing that, then they're just dying on upkeep. So I'm guessing they're trying to find a way to get rid of the 1 ring. But I'm assuming the only way to do that is with bounce instead of destruction spells, with it being indestructible, or some kind of sacrifice. But I can't imagine there's any self-sacrifice artifact spells in the cube. Well, glad to have survived for this long, considering the flood. But yeah, just any... How they're going to copy it and... Sure. Oh, of course, yeah, that does actually save them, yeah. So then they can just never activate and they can't... Yeah, well, found the line. So I guess for me now is Ulamog. To exile their graveyard. And Pest Infestation. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Ulamog still sort of does it, I suppose. Oh, come on. There's me saying I should hold on to my lands. I guess I just kind of Played out of frustration more than anything. Well, if they've got removal, then GG's on them. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done. Yeah, Bodacious. What are the chances of me just flooding out there? That's so unfortunate. But crazy. Thought I was actually going to get there. Maybe I should have actually have taken... Yeah, forgetting that Metamorph can copy their artifact. So yeah, I actually probably messed up. I guess I probably still would have survived even if I hadn't have taken the Nissa. So the Nissa would have made a 3/3 and I was on 8. They had 6 lands, was it still? Badger Mole could have then put a counter on the 3/3 and I went to 1. So I still might have survived. So yeah, I probably did actually punt there, not taking the Metamorph. Okay, so what have we got now? First with a Colonnade, stock up. So that's probably worth keeping here, I would say. Even a Chandra would have been good to try and find something off the top. And a turn 1 Ragavan. Well, that's quite annoying. Well, hopefully I can try and find something, though I'm not too sure if I've really got any early removal. I think I do have some. All right, okay, well, maybe it was never meant to be this game. Or me punting too many times during the plays. Well, I suppose do your worst to me. Even the Black Lotus with a stock up's pretty good, honestly. And they hit my Ulamog. Well, good thing I'm not drawing that. So I guess white sauce or blue sauce would be good for the ambush on Ragavan, but probably means they are got... Okay, well, I suppose I need to play that out as a blocker. Maybe I can get them to... well, their hand is rubbish. But they can still Unholy Heat, but they're going to Frantic, sure. I guess they're looking for Underworld Breach now. Yep. Well, at least that's kind of taken their turn away a little bit. They've hit a land. Okay, so what am I looking for? Untapped land myself. Sneak. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate, so... Oh, they got Spell Pierce now as well. The dude is like... Oh, days. Come on, man. Consult for 3, but gets 2. Guess he's also looking for land. Come on, just give me a 4th land, please. Just taking them away from me, that's what he's doing. So, because I just want to get that Chandra down so I can... there we go. Well, hopefully I don't have Spell Pierce now. Oh, seriously? Thank God. Well, I need to kill that Ragavan, but... This is getting a bit ridiculous. Sure. Again, let's use their mana on my creatures, and they're reducing their storm count as well. The Legend of Roku, sure. So I don't think they played a land, did they? Or did they play the Islet this turn? I think they played the Islet this turn. Snap. Guess I should just sneak while they're tapped out. And then Primus, I guess, the Planeswalkers, or even the Roku, because they obviously don't have any cheap mana spells, so the Tezzeret to me doesn't really seem that important, so I might just get rid of the Jace and maybe the Roku. Because you would assume if they had cheap artifact, they'd be like searching for it, like as soon as they've cast them. So let's do this, because then I can maybe try and find. There's a Time Walk in hand, and I guess I'll bottom the mountain and exile the Rogrin. I'm going to kill the Jace. Go for the Tezzeret. Nice. It's like proper clean board state now. I'm gonna sacrifice this end step, and I can kill the Roku as well, as it's not a creature at this stage. Yeah, nice and clean. There we go. So then maybe actually what I'll do is get like a Ponder at their end step to try and find like triplicate or something like that, because my Ulamog is gone. I've got Time Walk as well, and Snap, Time Walk, Pinnacle, Emissary. Sure, you got it. Okay. Remand, Ponder, Spell Pierce, Burst, Lightning. So Burst is gonna not really do much, so I think I'm just gonna take a Ponder. Actually, maybe Spell Pierce might be better. Though I suppose I'll Time Walk. So yeah, let's just get Ponder this turn. And not going to... Oh, actually, I could hang my own Primus. So let's attack first. I think I can win from here, basically. So let's Time Walk. And hang, I suppose, my Primus. Or do I Ponder? No, let's just Ponder first. Oh, that's a shuffle. That's immediate. Well, actually, can I do 4 damage to them? Honestly, it's probably better just to shuffle. Naya. Okay, well, I can play a Naya this turn as well. See what we hit. That's going to exile and stick around for next turn. Got the burst anyway. Okay, well, let's get another red source. And I'm just going to attack for 5. Do they block? Okay, they take 2 damage at least. Sure. Snap, grab back, Time Walk, cast the Time Walk. And that's just going to stay there now. So 5 and land. Oh, I think I might have actually missed lethal, because this would have been a 4/9. I think burst is probably still lethal anyway, so yeah. GG's. Well, that deck really wanted me to draw the burst lightning. So anyway, let's go on to the next. Right, let's go on to the next game. You got one loss to give. It's not great, but one land gets me Dak. I don't need the enlightened tutor anymore, as I've got sneak in hand. So let's keep this. I still might want to just time walk again, just to try and find some land. Field of the Dead. Well, there's another land. And again, I think I'm just going to time walk anyway. Not the most exciting. Oh, they're going to force this? Or pact it? That would seem like, I'm assuming they're going to force a negation this. That's to exile. That's the only reason why you would consider counting on a turn 2 time walk. For me anyway, I would say. Because at the moment it's just an explorer essentially. So yeah, like if you're going to force of will, that's a bit weird, I would say. But maybe they feel like they would need to. Okay, they're just going to subtle. That doesn't do anything because it's creatures, so they might scoop from that? No? Okay. Maybe they misunderstood. Yeah, I do like subtlety, but in terms of like the other ones, it's a bit weak when it comes to the versatility of like subtlety and stuff. Sorry, OP. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And tutor, and I guess mountain. Actually, maybe. Actually, I'll get mounted with a mountain because I can pollute a delta. And just get like a blue or something if I need to, because I don't need white anymore. Okay. Has it got reanimate? Okay, well that's just now a 3/3. Expressive iteration. Actually, maybe. Oh, what could I could. Just if I want to snap, time walk, then maybe I should just get Tundra. Just get Tundra. I think I'm going, like if I can draw another land, then we are good. So I think it was worth doing it. Ooh, okay. Diamond, expressive iteration, keep the verge, take my extra turn. I don't think I'm gonna. I suppose if I could loot again, but I can't do it twice, so I think I'm going to just sneak. Activate sneak. Put in the Primus, kill the animate dead and the swamp, I think. This should be GG's, I think, at this stage.
Information's almost as good as money.
Get rid of their colours. The Field of the Dead does nothing. Yeah, I guess their subtlety was a little bit awkward. Maybe they're not too familiar, so they were black, white, Ragavan, sure. I guess I will also activate again. Subtlety and Ang. So I guess I'll just get rid of the subtlety or stock up. So subtlety is going to give them 1 life, isn't it? Which is power 2, so they go up to 12, but then take 3 down to 9. 4, 5, so they're not quite dead. But then I guess I've got Ang as well, and it's like Ang first, make them easy. Yeah, I can probably discard these two, then Ang, pay a red. Ang first. Activate, pay Solitude, summit 0, and swing in for lethal. Hey, there we go. Wow, drawing the sneak attack and the Primus seems to be the winning combo for me at the moment. So pretty easy there. Nothing much else to say other than drew very well, I would say. And let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's see how many more wins we can get. And I am on the draw. I guess this is an okay keep. Guess turn 2 Spellbinder maybe. So I guess I want to fetch the Triome and see what we can draw into. I can't remember if I've got any surveil lands. I think I might have had one. Okay, so we've got green, white in the opponent. So I definitely need to grab red, so no surveil. So I guess I probably just want to grab the Triome now. Can probably discard Colonnade or Fabled Passage. I guess don't really need the Fabled Passage. So let us Mox Diamond. See if Passage or Colonnade. Guess I don't want the Colonnade, though it is a finisher. Guess I'll just discard the... Well, I guess that's going to come in tapped anyway, the Fabled Passage. Let's just get rid of the Fabled Passage. Tundra, and I think I'm just going to Spellbinder. Maybe I can get a turn 3... okay. Well, I guess I get rid of the Atali, or so they do have red to cast stuff. So we 1, 2, 3, 6. So I guess I just guard the Atali, and hopefully they don't hit anything off Nexus, which I can cast this time. Which I'm assuming they're going to. Also, Strip Mine to be aware of. Okay, they didn't hit anything off that. Okay, do I want to stock up or ponder? I guess I will stock up. Okay, Dak, Ulamog, Mystical. So Mystical can grab Enlightened Tutor and Enlightened Tutor. But I think maybe if I just take Dak and... because maybe I can steal the Becoming with Dak and then get my own Ulamog down. Okay, Noble Hierarch, sure. Primus. Okay, well, I guess I'll attack for 3 again. And... yeah, I think I'm going to Dak, steal the Nexus. I guess actually I should probably have done that before, but I can pay with days with my diamond, so... and they're just going to scoop it up and they've had enough. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit of a slight misplay in terms of, I guess I should have done that before attacking to at least then get a card, but a win's a win. So I'm assuming their hand was garbage if they just scooped instantly. Anyway, let's go on to the next. Okay, well, another win, so hopefully we can get some more, but anything from here now I think is probably good enough, and I think I will just polluted Delta and get the Rogrin. But yeah, hand is fine, nothing too exciting. And a black land from the opponent. Naya. I guess I will. I don't think I want to play the Naya turn 2 because if I don't get anything, then she dies. I guess I'm just losing it. So I think maybe we'll just wait. Blue, black, sure. Into brutality. Well, I guess I might as well mystical because otherwise they're going to get rid of it, and they have discarded Archon, so they've probably got something like for reanimate. So I guess Spell Pierce might be something to get here. So let's put a Spell Pierce on top. At least that kind of slows them down. And I will play the 9. Hopefully I don't hit anything. Oh, okay, sneak attack's gone. So I might need to Spell Pierce that. Well, I was going to say I might have Spell Pierce to protect it. Burst Lightning. Guess I'm dacking because I need to find land.
Don't worry, they'll never catch us.
And there's a land. Don't think Burst's going to do anything. And I guess Goldspan Dragon or Ponder. I guess Ponder, because I think I'm going to keep Goldspan Dragon for sneaks. Shame it's not an untapped, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. To the bottom, sure.
Ah, I'm innocent.
And there's the reanimate, yep. A little bit unfortunate. Question is, do I get rid of the DAC or do I get rid of the Naya? Guess I can get rid of the DAC so I can cast Sneak. And I guess Spell Pierce isn't going to do much now either. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be winning this. I guess I need to draw my board wipe. Mox Diamond does not do much here. Well, at least I can discard the Mox Diamond to the Archon of... Yeah. Turn 4 or even turn 5 Archon's pretty good here, so not much I can do. And to the top as well, yep. So whatever it is, they get to draw instantly. Have they got a ninjutsu card? Sure. So take 8 time walk. Okay, well, I'll just scoop it up then. Yep, well, that was a bit of a beating there, and I'm assuming that's kind of what they had on the top with the time walk. Well, deck was okay, a little bit rough with the sneak targets, I suppose, and did get extremely lucky in some of the other games, and the opponent there in the very last game got extremely lucky with their draws, and And maybe I should have left up the Spell Pierce, but honestly, they did it on turn 4, so they would have been able to pay for it anyway. So yeah, it doesn't look like I was going to be winning that game, regardless of what I got with the Mystical Tutor. Anyway, thank you again for watching. That was my Jeskai sneak build. And remember, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.